Welcome back, BHL, for the last game of week 2. We have a very massive game, as I would say. We got the Calgary Wings at home against the Seattle Golden Eagles, who are coming off a massive win against Philadelphia.
It was not Philadelphia. It's actually
Oh,
it was against don't tell me the Muskies.
Muskies, yes, that's it.
Very low quality offensive power up from that team. I'm not gonna lie. But they have stellar defensemen. Your defense is insane. Sorry. Lock in, Master. Sorry.
No, it's okay. We're still in practice. We're just waiting for the game to get started. Let's get a quick score prediction, Fairby. What do you got?
So, honestly, when you look at Seattle's competition the past couple games, the first game they played the Cobras, and they lost accordingly. That's a pretty good team. Then they played the Freedom without many of our players, and they won. Okay, good job. Then they did the same thing to Milwaukee. You know, Milwaukee has stellar defense, but the offense, obviously we just spoke about it, is not as hot as some other teams. Now, they're finally playing a team at full power who has the firepower to overpower them, if that makes sense. And that's what we're going to see here tonight. So final score, give me 6-2 Calgary.
6-2?
Yep.
I got 1-0.
1-0.
Borderline of scoring. It's going to be the only goal of the game.
Oh,
beautiful.
This is biased. Surely.
It is not biased at all. I'm thinking borderline. Could be a hat trick. Could be 1 goal. I know he's scoring a goal tonight. But
this is very biased, and we'll be keeping that in check throughout the broadcast, as you know, Mason's watching his team play.
Don't worry.
Anywho, continue, sir, on your prowess to prepare this delightful matchup.
I'm just saying, we got Gus the Cow.
Oh, I'm the ref.
Don't have
forgot.
Gus the Cow. Oh yeah, you are the ref. Get back to reffing.
How do I make it official? Oh, there it is. All right, here we go. Everything's on.
Let's run it. Yep,
we are set to official.
First line for Seattle, we got Pluds, Gus, and Siffin up against Youppi, Tindor, and Glenny Boo. And we're getting right underway. Youppi winning the face-off. Glenny playing it right back in the Pluds, but Youppi gets past Siffin, but Siffin's there to recover it.
Got to get going early if you're Seattle.
Yeah. Siffin playing it up the ice, finding to no one. There wasn't really any options from there. Tinder playing it over to Youppi. Siffin, huge clear, playing it up the boards. Bloods trying to take advantage here. Youppi playing it over to Tinder. Tinder with a shot. It's a huge save from Nix's 12.
Wow. Golden opportunity.
That was a golden opportunity indeed. But sadly, they're not the Seattle Golden Eagles. Bloods taking the puck up. Huge clear from Mimi. Routine save. Youppi taking the puck up himself now. Siffin is there to clear it. Siffin holding the fort down. Playing it back to Border. Border taking it behind himself. Youppi's taking a long shift here. He's going to be on no stam. Youppi probably trying to find his line change. Now he's coming off. Border up against Whitbeck's behind offensive zone. Whitbeck's clearing it down. Trying to get past Badgers. Badgers, big clear. Not clear, but tackle. Nick is on the ice. Had a huge impact for Calgary in this last game. Borderline up against Nick. Couldn't get it past him. Nick, huge defense there.
This is where you attack if you're Seattle. This line, albeit Wapex is on this line, stellar at defense, but this is where you're going to score. Missia, Konechny do have patches where they seem to, you know, not play their best, but Konechny, stellar game last time, so we're excited to see him out here tonight.
Yeah. Seems like Seattle doing their routine line change. Switching it up a little early, so they always got stamina in the bank. Flood's taking it up himself. Nick is there to tackle him. Oh, but Flood still gets by. Wapex clearing the puck back up to Nick. Might take it himself, but Siffin, huge defense. Flood's. Seems like Seattle are a little bunched up here, but that was a big opportunity potentially missed for Calgary. Couldn't bring the puck up the ice. Wapex stalling while Calgary make another line change. Youppi is back on the ice. Flood's in a 2-on-1 here. Gets cut by Youppi. Youppi with a shot, and it's in! Massive goal from Youppi. My prediction's a little cooked already, but that was a fantastic goal from Youppi. Taking a solo play up against Floods. Turned Floods inside out.
Absolutely stellar. You look at the replay there. Youppi with a sharp cut to the left. It's just something he pulls out of his bag like there's fries at the bottom. You need this if you're a star player, and he's got it. And if you're Seattle in this moment, this is where you need to bounce back and get going, because you can't keep giving Calgary and especially Youppi these chances.
Yeah, I fully agree. We're getting right back into it. Border back on the ice. Borderline up against Youppi here. Playing it up to himself. Wins the puck. Playing it up to Liano. Liano, who scored in the Seattle's first game this season, which I believe was his only point so far this season. Badgers up against Tinder. Badgers winning it up. Playing it up to Liano, who's not there. Youppi cutting through the center. Badgers with a huge tackle there. Youppi trying to make some magic happen, but seems like we're just kind of stuck in the neutral zone right now. Seems like Gustacow is back on for Seattle. Same with Floods. Youppi. Floods trying to find the pass option here, but plays it up to Gus. Gus with a shot opportunity shot, and it's saved by Mimi. That was probably Seattle's best chance so far in this game.
That was a real student becomes the teacher moment. Youppi got classically pulled back by Gustacow there. Didn't see that coming.
Yeah. Gustacow still looking for his first point this season. For goal, I mean. Floods and Gus getting kind of taken out of the play there with a good pass from Wapex. Konechny can't do anything with the puck there. Floods up on his own, playing it middle. No one's in slot for Seattle. Gus getting a little lost there. Seattle playing it up to Gus. Gus again missing the pass. Siffin not trying to give away anything here for Calgary late in the first period. Siffin playing it behind, and that's going to be it. Now let's get back to the desk.
Oh, jeez. Uh-oh.
Okay. After a fantastic, action-packed first period, Ben, what's going on?
Honestly, there's not actually been that much going on. Only one shot for Seattle, and that was that last shot from Gustacow, and then 2 shots for Calgary, one of them being a goal. In the beginning of the game, it looked like Seattle was like all over the place. They had their defense was not marking at all. They had a lot of chances, the Wings, to capitalize on it, and they just didn't seem to do it. And then I think over time, Seattle has gotten a little bit more in the game, but still the Wings find themselves up 1 goal because of a nice play from Youppi.
Irby?
Well, you look at this game here. It's panning out how I expected it to. Not at the pace I expected, but 1-0. Calgary has been in total control of this game. Seattle has been kind of scrapping together chances, but not really getting anything competitive. Calgary, on the other hand, is, you know, all over the puck in the offensive zone, defensive zone, neutral zone, bench, crowd, you name it, they're there. So it'll just be interesting to see how Seattle adjusts to this plan they got going on.
I mean, Seattle are up against they're trying to bring the boulder up the mountain, as I would say. They're fighting an uphill battle, but I still have strong belief that they're capable of doing so. But I think that their first goal is going to come off a counter. I don't think they're going to be able to take on Calgary 3-on-3. It's going to be a cross ice pass and a P3 or another P3. I think that's
I think Gus the Cow's a bit of magic in him today.
You think so?
He's just radiating aura today.
You feeling it?
Yeah.
It's possible. I mean, there's been a lot of upsets this week. Maybe Gus the Cow can add on to that.
Oh.
And we're getting right back into it. Youppi against Bloods on the face-off. Youppi, playing it down the ice to himself, has Tinder wide open. Shot. It's blocked by Siffin. Siffin playing it back up to Pluds. Pluds up against Glenny. It's instantly swatted away. Youppi with potential chance here. And it's just goal for the Wings again. Youppi taking it solo right down the middle, cutting through Seattle's hearts. Finding an open shot against Nix's. Plays it off the inner post to himself and just gets the free rebound.
Free rebound indeed. And you look at this, and like I said, when you have a player as prominent as Youppi, you gotta get going as far as getting the puck out of the zone, passes out. Because if you don't, he's gonna walk all over you, and he's proving that here. You can't let him go. You just can't let him have it.
Yeah, it's really tough for Seattle. I mean, now the hill is only getting taller for them, but we'll just have to see how they bounce back.
I need
Siffin
something.
playing it down the Pluds. Trying to do the best that he can to generate some sort of offense. No one's in the slot for Seattle. Siffin playing it back down the Pluds. Can't really do anything with that. Youppi playing it down to himself again. Shot, and it's saved by Nix's. Huge save. Youppi. Seems like he has the key to Seattle lock. I mean, he's finding his way to the net every single time. It feels like every time he's on the puck. Youppi again, playing it down the wing. Seems like he's finally...
Sure he's played with all of the people he's playing against.
Yeah. I mean, he's been in the league for a long time. He seems to know how everyone plays by now. Border trying to take action here. Missia with a shot, and it's saved by Nix's. Huge save. And he's going to blow the whistle, and that's going to be a face-off. Defensive zone for Seattle.
A great shot by Missia, just the ability to pull out of the corner and throw a shot on, as tough as it is, and being guarded by borderline down might make it a little more tougher.
Yeah, I mean, Nick now can't do anything in the corner. Border trying to clear it out of his own net zone. Does so. Trying to play middle, but can't. Wapex with a shot, and it's right past Nix's. Nix's was not ready for that far post shot, and he snipes out a shot. It's going to be 3-0 to Calgary Wings.
When I bought this ticket, I didn't know I was coming into a shooting range, because this shot is absolutely brilliant. You're being guarded by not only your own teammate, but the goalie, and he still manages to hit it with pinpoint accuracy to put his team up 3-0. Just another insurance point and another point closer to my prediction.
Yeah, that's just an incredible shot from Wapex, putting it across ice. Now, like I've been saying, Seattle needs to wake up. I mean, coming back from a 3-goal deficit isn't impossible, but it's not easy either when you're up against this Calgary team. Nick taking it solo, almost makes it 4 there. Huge save from Nix's.
There's just no contest from the Seattle defense here.
No, not one bit. Borderline taking it to himself down the ice.
Need something.
It needs some sort of momentum to go their way, but Still trying to find it. Border playing it to slot.
Ooh.
Liano is not there. That was a beautiful pass on Border, but nothing
That's what they
Seattle
need.
could really convert from it. Yeah, there's going to be a lot. They're going to need a lot more of that. Nick playing it up to Wapex. But, Nick taking it himself.
Ooh.
What a save from Nix is getting it out of the slot. Been very dangerous.
Very.
Glenny. Got another line change here. Ploods and Siffin are back on the ice. Ploods taking it himself, getting past Youppi.
Oh,
Ploods on his own.
there it is.
Ploods, the shot. And it's a huge save from Mimi.
Oh,
That was a
absolutely
routine
great
save from
crit
him.
chain. That crit chain by Ploods will go underlooked. Managed to take it from his own
Ploods
zone.
taking it back. Off of Glenny, trying to keep this offensive pressure up.
They need-
Siffin playing it back down to Ploods. Ploods swat away by Glenny Boo. Youppi with a shot, maybe. Can't find anything. Ploods trying to find an outlet. Finds Siffin. Siffin messes up, but plays it right back to Youppi. Youppi getting tackled by Ploods. Youppi with a shot here, maybe. Passes it middle to Tinder. Youppi taking it himself. Hits off the post. Youppi, oh my god! Youppi with the pullback with no angle. Still wraps it around Nix's. That is a massive goal for Calgary. And that's going to be their 4th of the night.
And if Batman doesn't beat the Joker will keep doing what he does. 4-0 from Calgary, 3 of which coming from Youppi, as much as we expected. Absolutely stellar goal. Not much else you could say about that one.
Yeah.
We need the Avengers out here to beat him.
I'm going to be honest, I don't think you could build a roster that could take a 4-goal lead off of this team. I mean, this roster seems to be, seems like they trust each other in every way. Youppi, middle again. Maybe with another chance. Seattle looks all sort of messed up here. Youppi playing in middle to Tinder. Tinder with a potential shot. Borderline. Playing it down the rink. Youppi taking it back. Border. Playing it across the slot. Can't find anything. Badgers. Border. Nick gets a nice ping. Trying to play it down the rink to himself. Maybe find his first goal of the evening. Youppi already on a hat trick. Apex. Trying to find middle, but can't. Through 2 Seattle defenders, Borderline and Liano. Nick. Trying to find his team, but Seattle just all over him. Bloods with a potential chance here. Mimi with a huge clear, playing it up to Nick. Siffin's there to recover it, though. Taking it himself down the rink. Siffin. Siffin still. Wapex, comfortable defense. Nick with a potential chance here. Nix is not letting that one through. And I believe that's going to do it for the second period. Calgary 4, Seattle 0.
A interesting period, to say the least.
Yeah, back on the desk. And let me just say it, guys. My prediction is a little cooked. Handyman, what are your thoughts so far?
I think Calgary is playing like a team when Seattle isn't. You can see like Calgary actually has communication, and in Seattle they're just all over the place.
Yeah. Ben.
Yeah, Seattle just kind of look like they're all over the place. Most of the times their chances are coming off individual plays. Ploods had a pretty good crit chain down the ice, got it shut off there. But besides that, they're not really making plays off any passing or team plays where they've actually had some times where they've had their center wide open. They just aren't quick enough to release the pass, and they get capitalized on by the wings who are able to stomp them and score their chances, which, I mean, it just feels like the wings, the players are just better. Like, Seattle their players other than Ploods and Borderline are seeming to just not be able to handle Wapex, Nick, even people like Glenny Boo, who are putting up a pretty good performance for the wings as well, not letting many chances go by on the first line.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to take an absolute miracle for Seattle to even get themselves back into this game. But I mean, anything's possible, right? Right, Farabee?
Right. And I did notice at the end of the period, the Seattle Golden Eagles began double teaming Pludds in the corner. Now, I question why they began doing that to Wapex so effectively, but they could have went against Youppi and double teamed.
Yeah. Tough. I mean, we got one of the players behind us. He's not looking so good.
It's looking grim.
Yeah, I mean, he's got to be like Batman looking over the city. I mean, they got to make something happen. Maybe they're gonna stack a line here.
But Batman's a hero. This guy's not looking like a hero out there. He's got no goals.
Yeah, I know, Ben. It's tough, but it's okay.
Here we
Getting
go.
right back into it for the final bit of action for week 2. Bloods. Us. And I think that's going to be at FOV. Yep, FOV.
/Bo 1.
Youppi wins the face-off with a shot, and it's going to be a quick goal for Youppi.
You see,
Youppi finding his 4th of the evening.
oh, man, you know, not many people will have noticed what Youppi just did. People in chat are saying tactical FOV. What he did was he turned around on the face-off, and inevitably, Bloods ended up hitting it. Which, the way the hitbox works, Youppi basically just gets the puck on a silver platter in front of him, because it goes through the body. And that's what he took advantage of, and he ended up scoring. Ancient tech right there for you.
Yeah. Huge play from Youppi. I mean, finding his 4th goal of the evening. Just makes you think, is any team strong enough, even like built, to take down this Calgary team?
There's a reason they were over cap when it was all
Youppi.
on paper.
Siffin. Tinder. Playing it middle. Youppi. Can't find the shot there. Siffin playing it back down the ice. Siffin putting it middle. Gus the Cow. No. Not Pat playing it over to Gus the Cow, who's wide open on the right side of the ice. Siffin. Trying to make any sort of magic here. Bloods. Trying to take it solo, but Glenny Boo is there. Saying, you're not allowed in my defensive zone. Youppi. Coming off the ice now. Siffin. Trying to find a pass, but Nick and Tinder are on him. Siffin taking it solo. Nick. Finding his goal. And there it is. The nice play past Bloods. Nick getting his goal of the game. That's going to be Calgary 6, Seattle 0.
And you know, I mean, it's not like we didn't see the 6th goal coming. I'm sure there's a 7th coming, maybe even an 8th, but you know, you just kind of got to feel bad for Seattle. They have no idea what they're doing out there. And this is what I feared. They were ranked pretty high after week 1. And even previous to week 1, they were ranked above the Freedom. But, you know, they've played some competition here. They see what happens. Yep.
No, I thought Seattle were in like 6th, and like Philly was in 5th. But anyways, it doesn't matter. This game's not a good look. Not a good look for Seattle.
They just don't got that star power.
No.
I mean, at least
like it's gonna be
comparable
true.
to Calgary.
Leano with a chance here. The shot.
Oh.
It's okay. A bit of a hiccup there. Plays it back middle to Border. And Wapex is there just to clear it up himself. Wapex maybe trying to find his 2nd. Wapex taking it all the way. Puts him over the net, but can't find anything. Badgers playing it back down. Wapex taking the puck back. Nick putting it middle to Wapex. Wapex is an open shot. Nick's is huge save. Badgers playing it up. Nick with a huge crouch there to take the puck back. Nick playing it back across. Can't find anyone. Leano playing it down the ice to Border. Wapex power 3 pass over to Missia. Taking it himself now. They're fighting for that 7th. They know they want these stats. Badgers stalling in the corner. Hit off of it by Wapex. Seems like Badgers just wants this game to be over. Badgers going down the ice himself. Missed the puck. Wapex taking it right back. Wapex with a shot. And that's the exact same goal that he scored for first. Same angle. It's across ice, bottom right, past Nix's.
You know, I mean, as we go on, there is less and less to say about these goals. There's less and less to say about these goals. 1 second.
Yeah.
All right, sorry, I was turning on something. There's less and less to say about these goals as we go on because, you know, it's repetitive. It's repetitive. The way that the Seattle defense has been playing, you just can't do it. We've already discussed that numerous times. You've got to play on.
Yeah. Youppi with another quick shot.
No!
Almost own goals, but is able to clear it out. The Seattle team just looks like they just don't even want to be seen on the ice right now. But let me just say, I still believe in Seattle coming back. 7 goals in 2 minutes, it's possible. Seattle, the first good chance of the final period, but can't. Siffin. Oh, look at this Youppi guy go. He is not Patrick Mahomes. Let me just tell you that. Siffin.
Oh my gosh.
Siffin. Can't make anything happen. Bloods. Playing it back behind his own nets. Youppi playing it middle to Tinder. Can't find anything. Siffin playing across ice to Bloods. Youppi is there immediately. Youppi putting it middle. Gus takes it himself. Gus with a potential chance here, but Glenny is there to clear it. Tinder trying to find a pass over to Youppi, but can't. Badgers, first one there. We only have a minute left here in the 3rd period. Seattle need to maybe start cooking a little faster here. I mean, it's like about, oh no. Oh no, it's Ned Nix's own goal. Seattle, it's still possible. You guys just gotta believe.
Oh no. So, Bloods is left. I mean, this is basically kneeling the ball at the end of the game. The clock is running. Play clock has about 25 seconds on it. There's just no chance for Seattle to even notch a single goal.
8 goals in 8 seconds. I've seen it happen in my day.
Let's not forget, Maspin thought this would be a 1-0 game in favor of Seattle.
It's okay.
Ended up being an 8-0 game.
And
Not
let me tell
against
you.
Seattle.
Let me tell you. Belief is always fun. It's
What
necessary.
did I just see?
I don't know what you just saw, but it's about to be over. It's all just an illusion. This didn't happen. Border. The chance over to Liano. Wapex clearing it away, and that's going to be it. Calgary 8, Seattle 0.
Like I said, they were finally going to play a real team. Everyone at full power. It just was never going to be close. This team just doesn't have it. And I'm just a little I'm a little mad.
I still
Carry
think
on,
Seattle have it up against the Philly.
No, they don't.
Especially if I'm on the ice. Anything's possible.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
But anyways, this isn't about Seattle. This is about Calgary. Massive, massive win for Calgary. It was actually pretty close after the first period, but then that 2nd period just they couldn't get anything going for themselves, and kind of just hit.
It's a big statement win for Calgary though. So they've had is that their 2nd or 3rd blowout this season already?
Probably their 3rd, I think.
Well, I know it's at least their 2nd because they beat us by 7. But we don't talk about that. But honestly, a pretty good game overall from Calgary. It seems like they struggle a little bit in that first period, but once the other team realizes they're not getting any shots, they try to push forward. Calgary just manages to capitalize on that, and then they just can't stop scoring, it seems.
I mean, if you're a team that has 2 of the greatest players of all time on it and pretty good draft picks, I mean, this is kind of just what happens.
Who's the 2nd best player of all time? Surely Mimi?
No, I was
Nick?
talking about Nick, and
I think
I
Nick
said
would be happy to hear that.
I said 2 of the greatest players of all time. I didn't say number 1 and number 2.
So you were grouping Youppi and Nick together? Is that what we're trying to do here?
Yeah.
I don't know about that one.
I know I don't hear Sammy the Whale and JR
Clearly
Goof
he means
laughing.
Tindor.
Oh yeah, he means
laughing.
Stindor. Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
laughing.
He means Stindor. Yeah, no, that's true. But honestly, a good win though from Calgary.
Nix is already saying that we should end the season.
Hey man, you'll get used to losing by a lot.
Uh,
It happens. Sometimes you need that reality check, and I think Seattle needed this reality check to realize, we can't get 3 points off of Mickey teams all the time. They need to wake up, and they have to wake up for every game. They got to be there.
Calgary also
And
needs to
talking
stop
like,
getting 3 points off Mickey teams. I feel like that's been like most of their season. They just blow
Well,
out bad
are you
teams.
considering a Mickey team like every team in the league right now? Though? Is that the thing though? Because like,
Okay, let's
they
look at
haven't
the
done,
scores
like-
here. Let's look at the teams Calgary's played. I low key forget.
they played us.
Yeah, first
We don't
game
talk about that game.
they
they
cooked that joke of a franchise.
blew out the Remparts
Nah.
7-0. A depleted Remparts team, or actually Calgary was a depleted team, but Remparts were a different.
We didn't have
story
triple. That would have changed the game.
They won against the Storm 2-1. That was a tough win for them. They won against the Bandits 4-2. And just now they beat Seattle, who looked lost, 8-0. Granted, Calgary played a solid game, but I feel like they just haven't had a win where they've proven themselves. Besides I didn't see the Storm game, so I could be wrong, but I've seen 3 out of 4 of the Calgary games, and they've kind of just been... They're a very dominant team, and they're a force, don't get me wrong. Like, I would still rank them as number 1, but I don't think they're the most, like, invincible team I've ever seen. If that makes any sense.
It does. It just, I think what they had, like what they lack and their issues maybe with their depth is normally their depth,
Yeah.
even if their depth isn't experienced, like the other team's depth normally just can't compete.
Their
And
depth is
people,
definitely punishable, though. That's the thing.
it is, but it
And
just seems
teams have just
they're
failed
able
do
to they're able to counteract it with their players who are very good for them, like Youppi, Wapex, Nick are doing pretty well to counteract and play well on their lines.
Was that the end of the stream?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, BHL, have a good night. It's kind of crazy that delusion can't really carry you through these games, but maybe next week Seattle will come back in week 3. We'll be back, I believe, Wednesday night.
Yeah,
Nice.
against a certain team.
Mm-hmm.
You can prove who's the fraud franchise here, Quebec or Seattle. But I think the truthers know the answer.
I will be there commentating that game. I've already deemed myself commentator of every Seattle game. That's have a good night.